Hello. Today I'm going to talk about the third topic of this unit that was cross-cultural communication. And after watching the video and doing a little bit of research, I found the most important thing that I found, or that I found out, was that we ourselves have our own stereotypes and preconceived ideas of our own culture. And I want to speak based on my own experience, because when this guy from the video, Pellegrino, I don't remember his last name, but when he was talking about differences between cultures and giving examples, I found that the things that he was talking about Norwegians was very, very similar to what we do here in Mexico. When he was mentioning the thing about queuing in the supermarket and stuff like that, the same thing happens here in Mexico. When we are queuing and they open a new cashiers, then we just run, and without following any like prior order or whatever. And the thing that he said about equality and fairness was a very interesting perspective, because that particular thing is one element or one aspect or one characteristic that I don't quite like of our culture. I don't like people doing that. I would like us to have more order, and like, for me, fairness is like, if I was here before, then if they open a new cashier, keeping to the same example, is should be my turn first, right? But I found it interesting that I was open to an explanation different from the one that I had, that is normally like, we are like animals and we don't care about anybody but ourselves. That was my explanation. But I was open to this new justification of why this thing at the supermarket happens, because he was not talking about Mexicans, because he was talking about another culture. And I am not exactly proud of it, because I think that I should be proud, or I should explain my culture based on my culture's background and experiences and history, and I needed somebody else from another culture to explain yet another culture, to make the connection with my own, and then say, okay, so maybe what we do, it's not so bad, right? So I think that stereotyping is not only towards the other cultures, like we do it to our own. And this thing that the guy from the video talks about, of focusing on the positive things and asking ourselves, why do they act this way, why do they say these things, instead of just like label them as being good or bad, or as negatively or positively evaluating them. We should do that to our own culture first. Like, okay, we are this way, that is a fact, but why? And then from that why, what is the positive thing that I can get out of it? And then we could understand each other better. And before actually trying to look outside, stereotyping hurts us more like within the culture, because we say, oh, we are this way, and then we don't give ourselves chance to behave or to react or to do something that is not expected from us. So, and the discrimination starts with us too. We discriminate ourselves, and we put ourselves, we put all other cultures above ours. And I found myself doing that today while watching the video, because again, I validated my culture after learning that another culture that I find more advanced, I don't know if that's the right term, uh, doing the same thing as we do. So then, oh, it's not so bad that we do it then. And the connecting between cultures shouldn't be like that. The connecting of the cultures should be like, okay, this is my culture and these are all the nice or positive things that I have to share with you, and this is why we do them. Like, embrace our culture and make it our own, and then be open to the others doing the same. Because if we start discriminating ourselves, our own culture, then there's nothing else that we can do for the other ones than to discriminate them too. So this activity, even though it sounded like something that was not going to show me anything new, actually made me realize that made me realize that I do these things and I shouldn't. So thank you.